Hey there, it's Raven Scry. I'm down here this morning on the ocean, and I've just walked down to see all these beautiful black swans nesting. They come and they go from here, but it must be the season for them. I'm not too sure, but perhaps they're nibbling and they're fishing, whatever they're doing. But they're such a gentle energy when they're in the water. But yeah, it's been a bit of a interesting, wild, challenging time for me, hence why I haven't been putting out a lot of videos. I've just been struck down with COVID, so that's why today I've had COVID for a few days, and I just feel the need to put my feet in the water and ground my energy, because it's been really awful. It's been awful. It's just been like aching, you know, like all the way down into the bones, and just like sweating and just horrible. And also like the sensitivity of my skin has just been like crawling. It's just been horrible, yeah. So I'm hoping that it's going to pass through fairly quickly, but yeah, it's been a challenging time for me, and there's been other challenges going on too. It seems to be one after the other at the moment, and it's interesting because there's been a lot of amazing acceleration taking place as well through it. Like, I've been doing a lot of deep journey work, and you know, moving through a lot of layers of stuff, and it's been very accelerated and powerful. It's felt really powerful, but with that, it's like I'm being kind of challenged on all of these other levels of, you know, sickness and another thing. I won't go on too much about what's been going on, but I just keep you guys updated. There was a bird's nest that appeared in my roof, and they were hatching, and they were quite noisy, and so we're going to remove them. But then there was, I looked up at the roof, and there was all these mites, bird mites, coming in, and I was just getting bitten. So it's like, well, there is all of these challenges, you know, coming in at once. And some of them are presenting some very old layers of stuff, and even galactic kind of bloodline energies to be cleared through as well, and just huge amounts of things. So it's just been one after the next for me. But I do feel like it's almost like all the dissonance of new energies coming into alignment is what it feels like, but it's certainly, you know, testing me, and I'm continually being tested. So that's what's been going on for me, and now I'm just enjoying a little bit of the water. Now I wanted to just connect in today and speak to these levels and layers of shifting. I have been contacted by a few others lately, talking about kind of intense health situations going on, and it's like there's a strong thing coming in from spirit of basically recognizing that there is these layers that are being shed, you know, and it's like, as these higher dimensional frequencies are coming in, it's like they need to be able to come into a space in alignment, and you know, many of us have places in us that do not align with these frequencies, and you know, it will present disruption and challenges within our fields, and it's also pushing on these parts of us that are like old parts and past life stories, and you know, not necessarily only past life, but this life, but old stories, old themes that we know so often. Where it's like when these themes, when they come up, it's like, oh, this again. You know, it's these places that are trying to move through and purge out to create space for these new alignments of energy with higher frequencies and higher parts of ourselves, essentially. Because we are these higher frequencies, but there's just been somewhat of a disconnect for quite some time. So these energies are coming back in, and so if you are being faced with sickness or, you know, emotional turmoil or struggle, know that it's part of it. And if it's up a lot at the moment, if it's really up particularly for you, it's like it's asking to be released. And so the more you resist it, the harder it will be for you. So it's like a need to just surrender to what is, accept exactly what's being presented, and just be with it, and really find your heart space for whatever it is you're being presented with. And you know, if that brings up, you know, feelings that, like, if that brings up emotions for you, allow the emotions to move out. If that brings up, you know, whatever it brings up, just allow it to be. Allow a surrendering and a letting go. Allow a release to take place, because that seems to be a theme that's coming in really, really strongly. And Spirit's really kind of bringing it to my attention, right up in the forefront at the moment, because, you know, I'm having my experience, which is somewhat like that, but it's like they're showing, no, it's going on so many levels for so many different people, and essentially, you know, it's like there's an awakening taking place within souls. And so it's like we're right in the midst of this intensity of change, and it's very exciting, really. You know, like there's an exciting chance to change here. So they're just wanting to send love and honoring and acknowledgement. If it's a challenging time for you at the moment, just know that you're moving through the layers of your multi-dimensional self. So yes, stay with it and stay present with yourself. Okay, I'm just going to connect in with them and ask, is there any other thing they wish to speak to? They're just talking about many people not listening, and it's almost like shying away from, or being too scared. It's like I don't, you know, the image I'm getting is like I don't want to put my foot in the water. I'm sitting out on the edge, and I'm kind of on the edge, but I can't move into it, you know. But they're pointing into it. It's like you must move inside what's being presented. You must step forward into it, to integrate what's taking place for you at this time. Don't be afraid. They're wanting to bring attention to their resonance, being with you, Spirit's resonance. There's a lot of light beings in connection here that are supporting at this time. And their rays are very gentle, loving rays. They're there with you. And they ask that you reach out to them, you know, reach out, just ask them to connect with you, ask them to step close, ask them if you need support. And it's like these gentle whispers that you can, you know, put out there can simply just open up a space for them to come in, and it may, you may receive in various different ways, but you also just may see some amazing synchronicities start taking place. And the more that you listen to the things that are presented, the more that will be offered from Spirit. So it's like allowing and surrendering and listening to what is being presented. It's so important at this time. Okay, well, I'm going to leave this video here. I'm going to leave you with these beautiful black swans. I don't know if you can see them very well because I'm quite far away and this camera is quite zoomed out, but they're all there. They're just nibbling away, which is really sweet. I'm going to get back to you guys with some more videos soon, just some different videos. I'm going to do some crypto stuff because I'm feeling that is important. I'm also going to do some more messages and things for situations people are going through. I feel that's also really important at this time to be connecting in with, and really just leaving it open to other things that I'm going to explore with you guys. There's a lot going on the planet, and it's sometimes I'm like, okay, well, what is the most important thing for me to be sharing with you guys? And sometimes it's like everything's all there all at once, and I'm like, well, what should we do today? But it's like really the highest intention of love for all of you, for all of us, for humanity, for the collective is where I'm focused, and where I'm of service at this time. So we'll see what presents from that. Okay, sending you all love and blessings, and I will talk to you soon. Ravenscry signing off.